And time for our Talk of the Town today here on AM 1390 KRFO. And Laura Resler joins us from the Owatonna Foundation to fill us in on the things that are happening over there. And again, so you've been there, what, half a year?
Just about half a year now.
Okay, good. And you've got your annual fundraising campaign. It's off and running, right?
We do. We're in our 58th year of serving the Owatonna community, and as many people know, the foundation provides bricks and mortar grants in Owatonna in the areas of recreation, education, arts, and community projects. So it's a great time of year to say thank you to those people that have supported us throughout the year, and also to ask for more support from the community as we move forward.
And if you just take a look or a little drive around Owatonna, there's quite a difference. I just visualize, what all the things you helped out with. If they weren't there, there'd be a lot of gaps in town, wouldn't there?
There sure would. When you look parks and trail systems, the bridges on the north end of town, Darts Park, the History Center, the building at the fairgrounds, River Springs Water Park, some playground equipment at Lincoln School, the soccer complex, Homestead Hospice House. I mean, they've literally touched everybody that lives in Owatonna in some way or another.
And basically, if someone does want to help, what would be the procedure? They go to you, or they go to their attorney, or how do you work that out?
Well, there's several opportunities. You can go through our website and use PayPal and pay that way through an online service. You can also come to our office at 108 West Park Square. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, the office is open from 9 till 1. You can mail in your donation to P.O. Box 642. So lots of ways to make your donation. We also, in the last few years, they've started a legacy fund,
okay,
which is for people to remember the foundation in their estate plan. And Tom Dufresne has done a wonderful job organizing that. So there's an opportunity there, too, if people are considering estate gifts for the foundation, that they could do that as well. And they're welcome to call our office and visit with us, and we'll help facilitate that.
Okay, but basically, you probably, for legacy, you probably would go to your own attorney, though, for your will, for your first.
Well,
or they have to go through you somehow.
No, to sign up for the legacy fund, we just have a form of intent.
Okay.
And then they can either use a beneficiary designation or a bequest in a will. There's several things that they can do to make that gift upon their death. So we also have a living legacy program where gifts of $10,000 or more you can make the gift while you're still alive and get to enjoy seeing how the gift is used.
Mm-hmm. And again, we talk a lot about a lot of big money, but again, you have quite a few folks that actually help out with $50.
Oh, absolutely. And that's really the core of our donors, are those folks that give smaller amounts but consistently, and a $5 gift is as important as a $50,000 gift, because it's support from the community and it shows that they're invested in what we're doing as well.
And the projects are right in the city of Owatonna, is that it, or they go a little ways?
It's Owatonna and its environs. Like they helped with the pistol range on the north end of town.
Okay.
And that's so, it's the Owatonna community.
Well, close on stuff like that. Okay. We're talking to Laura Resler from the Owatonna Foundation. Also should point out that besides bricks and mortar, you have a scholarship program.
Right. And we just got done with the fall round of scholarships. Jill Holmes does a wonderful job coordinating that for us. And so, they've provided over 350 scholarships and over $400,000 in the community for scholarships, and it's for 2-year traditional and non-traditional programs. Sometimes we've got moms returning to school, or people that have been displaced in the job market and are looking for training, and they can go back to a technical program, and so those scholarships are available. You can apply in May and October, and get a chance at a scholarship opportunity that way.
Okay. And your website has pretty much anything a person would need if they did want to find out where the money would go and how they would give, right?
Right. We've got the grant information on there for, if there's a 501c3 nonprofit out there that's looking for some help. All the grant guidelines are on there. We also have the scholarship guidelines. There's a wonderful video on the first page of the website that talks about all the things that the foundation has done in Owatonna, and it's really beautifully done, and I'd encourage people to take a few minutes and look at that as well.
I guess listen to where the money goes. What kind of projects would you consider? I mean, who can actually get the money and benefit from it? How do you decide that?
Well, it has to be a 501c3 nonprofit. It needs to be basically what's called a bricks and mortar project. Where things are used for a long period of time, a depreciable type of asset. They are helping out at WePals, with a kitchen remodel, so that type of thing. They've also helped with actual construction. The Arts Center, the new entrance, they've partnered with that as well. So it has to be a 501c3, and it has to be a bricks and mortar type project to qualify for the grants.
Okay. And again, you go to the website. It's owattonnafoundation.org. And again, your office where and when can we stop by?
We are at 108 West Park Square in the historic bank building, and you can stop by Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 till 1.
Okay. Anything else we need to or we should cover or bring up about the Owatonna Foundation as far as giving and such like that?
Well, just again to say thank you so much to the people of Owatonna for all their continued support, and to please consider us for a gift again this year.
Okay. Laura Resler from the Owatonna Foundation, our guest today on Talk of the Town here on AM 1390.